11 Harvest. I'm Jesse Lange, winemaker and general manager here at Lange Estate Winery, and sort of getting into the cellar a little bit after a pretty arduous and challenging growing season 2011. It pretty much demanded everything from us. It was the coolest growing season in the last 50 years, fairly unprecedented for Oregon viticulture, but we were up to the challenge, I think, from across the board. We farm for success, and the wines that we have in barrel and in tank are pretty phenomenal. Traditionally here in Oregon, in the Dundee Hills, Willamette Valley, we typically start picking maybe early to latter part of September. That wasn't the case in 2011 here. The first day that we picked for Lange Estate was October 21st, which is just phenomenal. When I hear that out loud, I kind of taken aback a little bit for our first pick date. About 3 to 4 weeks behind what we would consider normal. And as a farmer, of course, those days accrue on you ever since bud break in the spring. So every day that goes by, you can just sort of feel that when you live on the property that you're falling further and further behind, and your growing season is dwindling. You know, you're running out of time, and but you keep farming for success. You drop a lot of fruit, you drop a lot of leaves. We continue to put ourselves in a position to be successful, and it was really critical how the weather kind of came to be in the latter part of October. We had a lot of rain the first 12 days of October. In fact, our whole month's typical quota of rain in the first 12 days. It was fairly depressing across the board and across the valley, but after that, the 13th started to, the skies cleared, the weather was beautiful, and we picked everything from a little window, basically from the 21st of October through the 3rd of November. And for us, we picked a lot of our estate, the majority, on the 2nd of November, and we've never picked in November before. So to say that this vintage was unprecedented is absolutely spot on. Once we brought the fruit to the estate, to the winery here, and started processing, it was really critical for a lot of sorting again. So again, we do the sorting in the vineyard side, but we do it here on our sorting table. As all the grapes in every cluster and every berry comes into the winery, we have at least 3 or 4 people taking leaves out, removing any clusters that are, again, maybe a little bit underripe or don't have the kind of qualifications for quality that we're looking for. So those are removed, and everything gets really gone over with a fine-tooth comb, and that's, again, really key. But these longer growing seasons allow the flavors to develop very, very slowly, very evenly, and the tannins in the wines are very good. The color's phenomenal in these wines, and I think the flavor profile will be great. So once again, like a lot of our cool years in Oregon tend to be kind of winemakers' years and vineyard years for those of us who grow grapes. We can find wines with tremendous amount of density and flavor complexity, but very, very moderate alcohol levels. And there's only a few places in the world that you can do that with these varietals, and this is certainly one of them here in the Willamette Valley. I couldn't be more pleased and proud of our growing effort across the board, and our team this whole year was just a phenomenal collaboration of talent and site selection and proper viticulture for proper vineyards, and we made some killer wines. So I'm looking forward to sharing it with you.